All right, the beautiful people of Lagos, Nigeria. This is your special host, Fakunle Sheriff Ekundayo. Today we are on another segment of the Ajegunle Legacy Award, where we are telling stories to inspire younger generation and even the older generation in order for them to have redirection at what they do. So today we have one of the notable personalities in the grassroots who is globally recognized because of his humanitarian deed and professional expertise, not just within the finance sector. Is deeply into some other aspect of management, which has to do with how diligent a man is supposed to be, not just within his profession, but to the benefit of the society at large. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor to have Dr. Shamsuddin Arogundade.
Thank you so much.
You're
Chief,
welcome
Chief
to
Cherry. I'll call you Chief. It's a pleasure, sir.
All right, sir. So, Dr. Sammy, let me use it that way.
Yeah. You got it.
Let me use it that way.
Okay, yeah.
So, tell us, who is Dr. Sammy?
All right, it's a pleasure that we are having you online today. I actually buy in the line of this event, and Mr. Sheriff has been a very wonderful fellow in Nigeria, fellow in local government, not just Nigeria, fellow in local government, in Lagos State as a whole, and in Nigeria as a media personality. And that's why I needed to give recon to this interview. I just came back from Paris not quite long, and he introduced me that they have one or two events to talk about in our own city, Ajegunle, and we are right here in Victoria Island. My name is Dr. Arogundade Samsuddin, but popularly known globally as Dr. Sammy. Was born and bred in Ajegunle, if you live in local government, Ajegunle precisely. If I go anywhere in the world, tell anybody I was born, bred in AJ. Thank you so much, sir, for having me tonight, and it's a pleasure having a wonderful platform like this for the people of Ajegunle fellow local government, precisely Ajegunle fellow Ajegunle youth. You mentioned the name. My name is Dr. Arogundade Samsuddin, popularly known as Dr. Sammy, based on my field of professionalism. I was born and bred in Bale Ayeto, in Nigeria, in local government in Ajegunle. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I was born in a polygamous family, a family of three wives. With my dad, my mom happened to be the last wife. I did my primary school education in Ayeto, precisely local authority primary school in Ogbuwanko. Many of you might know that school, and I graduated from that school, finished the first school leaving certificates, and I went to Mokoya High School in Tolu School Complex. You guys know that big school complex in Tolu School Complex. So I did my SSC certification in that particular school, Mokoya High School, and towards the end of my secondary school era. Remember I told you I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I was born in a polygamous family. We needed some things in school. If we need to meet our dad, a father that's actually, a husband to three wives and many kids and many children. So that pushed me in when I was about to finish my secondary school, SS2, SS3. It pushed me out of my home, and I needed to go and hustle as a young man growing up with a live reality, and I needed to go to you could get what you want from your dad, from your loving dad. So that pushed me in when I was about to finish my secondary school, SS2, SS3. It pushed me out of my home, and I needed to go and hustle as a young man growing up with a live reality, and I needed to go to a neighboring city called Apapa. Apapa, if you guys know Apapa very well, this is where we have the whites that domicile in that area. And there's a particular market called Anjorin Market in Apapa constituency. So that Anjorin Market is where these white guys go to buy their stuff during weekend. So I do my schooling Monday to Friday. On Saturday I go to also and they call us basket boys. That's what they call us. You need to follow these white guys to get their what they buy in the market. You put it in your basket, you put it on your head, you know, at times you put it on your shoulder, and then once they buy, they throw you there. Once they buy, they throw you there. You have to follow them all through their journey in the markets for all what they are buying. And when they are settled, when they are satisfied, they take you close to their car. You go dump it in their boot, and they give you tip. They give you, at times if you're lucky, you get dollar. Sometimes you get naira. Money was very valuable then. You know, inflation was a little bit low, not as crazy as we have nowadays. The purchasing power as well was very, very unique then, but now purchasing power deflated. So few money I was able to get through that also Saturday and Sunday. But if you want to get those loads from these white guys, it comes with cane. The market men and women, you know, they cherish their own shade. There's so much that you don't cover what they're selling, you know. So if you use a basket to cover what they are showcasing, it comes with a stroke of cane. And that's how we also to get those loads from these white guys. And it's competition. We have many boys there. You know, we have some boys sleeping under the bridge. We meet there. Some inside the market, we meet there. Me, I'm from a polygamous family. I trek at times from Ajegunle to Apapa. We all meet there. So, but you need to hustle, you know, to get something for that particular day. It's a survival of the fittest. So I did that, and that was able to support me SS2, SS3, whatever the teacher want to buy, whatever they ask me in school. I don't ask my dad anymore to see no more lobaya kind of a thing, and I was doing my thing. But you know, I have to put my head down to be responsible. So I did that to actually finish my secondary school, and when that happens, I continue a little bit. That also within Apapa is trying to do more of that market boy. You know, I enjoy market, and there was a time I'm a school start older. How can I be a basket boy? I have to drop it. So I went to work in some restaurant in Apapa, work in Wazobia Hotel and Wazobia Hotel. I also work in the Doris Restaurant and Bar, Randu Road, as a waiter. So these are just all the ways I was able to also to become a person in life. So and that momentum, that also, that journey, I wasn't using all my fingers to eat or skipping some. So it was like I was born with entrepreneurship idea, saving, being a financial person. I struggled to become person with that. It wasn't read in the school. There was no syllabus. It was a real life reality. You know, I got through. So that's really, you know, modeled me. That really make me to be somebody not seeing anything impossible. So if I want to get something, I go for it, and I do it in life. So I was tired of Apapa. I wanted to migrate or elevate, so to speak, to another city. There's this city I used to read about, Victoria Island. It was like the honeymoon of Lagos then. So I wanted to get to Victoria Island one day, and I just woke up one morning. I never told anybody where I was going. I trekked from Badai to in Ajegunle local government in Ajegunle. I trekked from my home to Victoria Island. Destination was Adela Odeku. This is not that I am cooking something here. This is completely a live reality. if you are listening to me now. I trekked from Balai to Boundary, Marine Beach. I climbed the bridge, was asking conductor where's the road. I never knew where I was going. I passed that second mainland or third mainland bridge, but I just knew that I landed somewhere. And that was Victoria Island, Ajegunle. So when I got to Ajegunle, I saw a lot of entrepreneurship skills. I mean, display, big offices, banks, like the United Kingdom of Nigeria within the metropolitans of Ajegunle, of Lagos State.
Lagos State, yeah.
So I saw new things happening, and I keep trekking. I got to a spot. I saw my peer group, my age mates. They were coming out from one supermarket. The supermarket was called Pack and Shop Supermarket and Departmental Store. Now that mart is called Spa.
Wow.
It's called Spa now in Ajegunle. It's formerly Pack and Shop Supermarket and Departmental Store, but now it's called Spa. Same India own it. So I saw this guy coming out with trolleys. They come with white guys. You remember that white guys in Anjoy Market. White guys in Anjoy Market, they give us tip. But this one is in Victoria, so the money should be big. so I was like, oh, wonderful. I will stay here. I will stay put. Even by the market.
Exactly.
So I was seeing a lot of things. This guy was coming out when they give them money. So I stood and I tried to ask the security guard, who is the leader of these guys? They showed me. His name is Felix. They point me Felix. Hey Felix. I just went to meet him and I just greeted him. He thought I was want to come and beg money, kind of thing. I said, look, sir, I want to do this kind of your job. I'm looking for a job in your supermarket. Please help me. The guys see me as a daring person. Kind of a thing. You understand? Like you want something and you're going for it. He was shocked the way I approached him. It's okay, look, there's no job in this supermarket. We don't have any job, there's no vacancy. You're from where? I say I'm from Ogun State. I'm a Yoruba man. So fine. Our manager is a Yoruba person. Maybe if you narrate with him with your dialect, you can be able to actually win his heart. But that is his car. You know what you will do? Stay close to that car. When he's coming out, arrest him, explain, Dobale. Felix is from Delta, but can speak Yoruba. Dobale, and tell him what you need. So, luckily, as we were around 4 or 5 o'clock, truly the man came out. The manager came out. And he Dobale the movie welcome. Go away. He thought I want to come back. Because there's a lot of beggars around the street. Thought I want to come back. He never gave me 1 second to listen to me. Chased me out completely. Like a beggar. But at that time, truly, I was begging for jobs, so I was more or less like a beggar, truly. So, but when Felix came out again with another trolley, that's another deal. It's going to get something, you know that. That's another deal. I said, Felix, chase me. So, stay with him, stay by his car. Don't go anywhere. Tell him what you need. I will never forget Felix. He gave me that push. That's courage, to move on. So I stood close to the car from afternoon till night. All of them were closing. They were going with bags. This guy working in the supermarket, they go with bags. They give them some. It was on Saturday.
Wow.
So they gave them some weekend thing.
To take back home.
Yeah. That's how they used to do in supermarkets those days. So everybody was going with bag. People were happy. I was like, I need to get this job. So everybody left. The whole place was quiet, and nobody was coming out from the premises. I thought the man would not go home that night, but I never gave up. He stood beside his car, and when he came out, that everywhere is quiet, he saw me again. He was shocked. Who me again? Are you not the one I saw in the afternoon? I said, yes. Dobale again. Remember Felix Achu? I told him what I want. Money the share portal, sir. Money the share. Who are you? Where are you from? Who is your parents? Where do you stay? Many questions at the same time, because it was like, who is this person that is not giving up? Hey, you understand? You know that's the charisma of Ajegunle people. Ajegunle born. We never give. We don't give up easily. If we want something, we go for it.
That's true.
So I told him, I'm from Ajegunle. My dad is alive. My mom is alive. Okay, bring them on Monday. It was a Saturday. Bring them on Monday. He's not working on Sunday, but the supermarket open half day. Bring them on Monday, and we take it from there. So when I was going home, Felix gave me money before he left. I told him, Felix, I don't have much. He gave me money. I can't check that night. You know, I checked in the afternoon. Around 12:01, I trekked from Ajegunle to VI. So I can't do that. In fact, it's even dark. I don't know the road anymore. So it was Felix that gave me some money that night. That's before he closed. And that money was one that helped me. I got to CMS, go back home. And I explained to my mom, I can't meet my dad because my dad is a father of many children, many responsibility. And I told my mom, okay, look, this is what we are going to do. Go and tell your uncle so that on Monday we can all go together. We went there on this Monday morning, 10 a.m. we were there. They gave our appointment for 10. We were there. And my mom and my uncle met the manager, and that was how I got the job of a porter. So that's money I raised in Park and Shop. I was able to use that money to continue my education. Remember, I told you guys, if I want to get something in SS2, SS3, I go meet my dad, no buy. So I wanted to just have my peace. But I wanted to be focused.
So that what kind of Lobaye motivated you?
A lot.
Wow.
A lot. Lobaye. That's every time Lobaye, and yeah, as well have many children. I should take care of. So it was an experience. I don't think it will happen again in this our era. We pamper our children now a lot that are very technology. So those are those days, the glorious days. Our parents have the most glorious day. So those were the tail end of the glorious days. Not the days of the social media right now. The youth want to be rich overnight.
That's true.
But perhaps I still believe we still have a lot of youths that want to dare their fear and become useful in their life.
Wow.
So those things I did in Park and Shop, I was putting the money in the colo as well. In fact, let me tell you.
I was about to ask that too. How do you say that?
Yeah. You know, I got the porter job. I was getting some dollars, $1, $2. I was getting some naira as well. So I created this colo of a thing. I went to where that they created this colo for me. That mole break, and. So we have an electronic store upstairs. We have the main supermarket downstairs. At times, these white guys want to go and buy electronics. We have to follow them to buy their stuff because we have to put in the trolley. So anytime I go to the electronic store, I see wonderful sound system. I was tempted. The first money I got. Mofira sharp sound system. I bought it with my porter money. I just buy sound system.
Everybody was
blast
amazed.
Everywhere. You know what the music? Shaggy then. Blast everywhere. The sound was, the whole house was beam. Children. I still got some money, saved some money. And those money I saved, I now started my university career. Got admission to Unilag and University of Lagos. I read estate management and valuation. Very, very tactical course. That was my first degree, and after then I've been able to also secure other degrees. I had masters, doctorate degree as well. I have FIMC, I have CMC, and all these are being no more lobaya. All these
Wow.
are being
Wow.
do things as the way you want it,
Wow.
and break your barriers.
Wow.
That's it.
This is quite inspiring from Dr. Sammy.